Hello and welcome, beautiful beings. My name is Salome, and I am a channel for Anna, grandmother of Yeshua, for Hathor, for the Sophia Christ consciousness, for the plant world, and all beautiful beings of light that want to commune with us, communicate with us, and to us. And this morning I felt Anna come in again, nudging and saying it's time for an energy update again. So let's dive in and see what she has to say. Welcome, Anna. Blessings, blessings, my dear tribe, beautiful, beautiful beings of the light, warriors of the heart. I recognize you here this morning and see your courage, I see your strength, I see your resilience, and I see your pure determination to create a better world. As the world, society, as you have lived in it, is breaking apart piece by piece and the stage is intensifying, more people find that instead of spiraling down into deep desperation, they are spiraling upwards, opening, as it were, to fight for the world that they want to live in with even more strength and determination than they did before. We see the mayhem unfolding, and instead of becoming part of the mayhem, we become anchors of the light, and this is exactly what is supposed to happen. So thank you so much for doing your part in this beautiful process that is unfolding. And I call it beautiful, even if at this moment it feels very ugly, and there's a lot of ugliness happening, a lot of ugliness being inflicted to humanity from humanity, if we can even call what is happening still humanity. We recognize your amazing, deep, purposeful love and see what it is bringing to the world. And this is why we call it beautiful, because instead of falling victim to the despair that could easily be felt at this moment, you choose light, you choose love, you choose strength, you choose focus, you choose determination, and you go for it, you go for it, you go for it. So you start creating the world, and even more, just break free from these old systems that do not serve anymore. And I do specifically want to turn my attention to the children once again, to the children that are coming, the children that are here right now, because the children feel it all. As you know, the children are still very much connected to their origin, to this pure source consciousness. And where before they were pushed down into forgetting who they were, so pushed inwards, and just it's all hidden away very deeply, and you need to dismantle it piece by piece by piece by piece to remember who you really are. These children are just here, and they are dragons. They are beautiful baby dragons incarnated in human beings. They have a dragon warrior soul, they have a fairy soul, they have an angelic soul, they are star seeds, they're elementals, and all of them are coming into these children right now who just look at their parents and just say, no, we are not playing this game anymore. And we see a shift going from between the generations, where some of the children still feel the despair that is in society, and they do not yet know how to anchor in their light. They are extremely sensitive, they are extremely clairvoyant, clairsentient, they know everything, but the system is not yet supporting them. These children would be around 15 right now, these children who are trying to figure out what they have to do with all their feeling, and have not really, between 15 and 25, let's say, that generation, they do feel it, and it's very close to the surface, but it's still covered by a very strong layer of image and projection that confuses them on a very deep level. So they still give in to this image and this projection, but the chance that they break free soon is very imminent. But children under the age of 15, they are more and more and more and more and more just calling their parents out on the bullshit, so to speak. They are really more and more and more and more and more standing there with their hearts wide open and their arms wide open, just waiting for their parents to hold them and to love them. Some of them will not receive the love that they feel in their hearts, the feel that is the origin that they came from, and it will hurt them very deeply. They will be very traumatized, and some of them will not make it through the shift. I'm very sad to say this. And then some of them will grow into even stronger warriors and break free from all of this mess. So deep gratitude to the current children and to the parents who are daring to listen to the children and work with what the children are presenting them as a holy mirror of their own essence, who are remembering and healing themselves, healing their own inner child through being a parent, a present parent for their children, and really honoring the children's desires and instincts as sacred. So for those of you who are at this moment thinking, I should just up and leave society, I should just go and break free and not be part of any of this circus anymore, and I will just go off the grid and, build my life there. Feel into your heart whether this truly is the path that you're meant to take, because there are definitely people amongst you, souls amongst you, who should honor this surge, who should just up and leave and go and build something completely off the grid. And they should do this because they will be the core of new communities that will form around it. But some of you are not supposed to be the base pillar of that community. You're supposed to still work here within the system and dismantle the system while you are still living it. Dismantle the parts of yourself that resonate to the system. So while you are still in the system, use the triggers to dismantle the wounds within yourself. Use it for your own healing so that when it's finally time to build something else, you are clear and you are clean and you are open for new possibilities. So really feel in your heart, am I one of the ones who is supposed to go and build something else? Is this what my energy is wanting to do? To be the foundation stone of this new society, of this off-the-grid life that other people can then come into? Am I supposed to build this up from the ground? Is that my path? Because it's not everyone's talent and purpose to do so. It is everyone's purpose in the end to go back to harmony with nature, and whether you do this from technology that supports this, because this will also be a path of the future. There will be technology in the future, but it won't be like it is right now. It will be coming from free sourced energy, and it will support human consciousness instead of deny human consciousness. So there is this is going to be that evolution. And will you be part of the evolution that is still within the technological field, within the system, and just dismantle the system as you go through healing the parts of you that get triggered as you go? Or are you part of the outside circle that will be the anchor of nature, natural living, where in the end technology will also come to play a part from another basis? So there is the various ways that have come to play. So we all get triggered right now. All human beings get triggered right now, and all the shadow patterns are coming out. All the anger, all the sacred rage, all the grief, all the frustration and desperation at how the system has locked everyone into place, and within all these rules and within all the expectations. But the only true path that wants to be followed is your path. And your path might not be the ideal that you already see for the world, but it might be part of dismantling the old world so you can be part of the shift towards the new world. So each and every one has inside of them a puzzle piece of what this new world will look like. And you all have this puzzle piece because you will all play a part of this new world. So there's not one person in this new world that decides what it looks like, We could even call this the ultimate democracy. But instead of using the democracy to impose leaders that then say that they're democratic, but in fact are not, this will truly be a democracy because every voice counts. Every energy signature counts, and every vision of the dream counts within the smaller communities. So the more you listen to your heart, the more you ground your essence here on earth, the more you naturally navigate to the physical location that you are supposed to be in, whether this is in the city or in a country, in a village, or very far away in the mountains. It will show itself. You will gravitate to that spot and know this is where I am supposed to stay. I feel in my heart that this is where I'm supposed to be right now. Not talking about 5 years from now, 10 years from now. It could look very different, but you will have to be here right now, because your energetic signature and your heart, your soul, your genetic talents all come together here to support the world in providing exactly the piece of the puzzle that you have to provide at that specific spot. So the second that you decide, yes, this is where I'm supposed to be, and you anchor in there, something clicks that shifts the dynamic, that shifts the energy of the place where you are at. So the second that you commit, this is something else, because if you do gravitate to that spot, but you keep being in doubt, like, am I supposed to be here or should I go? Then nothing happens except for you work through your own doubts. The second you commit to being there, one of your other 10 DNA strands becomes alive, and it's the emerald strand that connects to planetary consciousness. The second you commit to where you are, you become active part of the planetary grid. We are all part of this planetary grid. We are all part of this collective consciousness. But some of us have an active role, as in we connect to it, and everything we do has direct impact on everyone around, whether they know it or not. So we commit our hearts and our soul and our energy to where you are right now, and then your piece of the puzzle will set things in movement. It will automatically, even if you don't know it, even if you don't actively reach out to other people, just by you being there and having the commitment to ground your heart in that spot every single day, you change the world, because you are part now of the earth. You are part now of the active, energetic, earthly consciousness, planetary consciousness, and your heart flows straight into the earth, flows straight into your earth star chakra, and straight into the grid that's underneath the feet, straight into the Schumann resonance. So you also have the soul star chakra, and that's also the oversight and the knowing, and we also connect to there, so we connect to the minds. But when you connect to your place and commit to your place on earth, you also become part of the planetary earth grid that is lying there in the inner earth right under our feet. And then you really shift the way we receive the energy in our bodies, and we are drawn down by this magnetic force that commits all of us to our place on earth. And again, this place is not stagnant, so it's not like, and this is where the doubt sometimes comes in, because you feel right now I'm supposed to be here, but this is not the place that I'm going to grow old in. You might be right, but right now you commit to where you are, because if you do, you make the impact just by being, just by breathing, just by speaking, just by cooking, just by holding your children, just by holding yourself, just by reading a book. You make the difference because you commit to where you are right now, because you feel this is where I'm supposed to be right now. And at some point, because you are connected to your heart, you will know, you will feel an itch that says, it's time to move. You feel being drawn, like it's your heart's being drawn somewhere else. It's like this sonar that's beep, 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 calling you in. And the second that you listen to that you honor that, you will automatically gravitate to this spot that you're supposed to move to, and that you're supposed to offer your piece of the puzzle in service to the collective consciousness, to the collective field of harmony in this harmonic revolution. So this is also what the harmonic revolution is about. It's about committing to your place, so you can bring in more harmony through your being. Committing to the earth, committing to your place on earth brings harmony in the field where you are, because you're exactly where you're supposed to be, which is why you add your perfect energetic signature exactly where you are supposed to be. So this is how you change the world, by honoring, devoting, committing to the heart and committing to where you are in your life right now. And if you feel that it is time to move, trust that feeling, because you are meant to bring harmony somewhere else in an energetic, beautiful cocktail of people who live in that area. That's where your energetic signature will be part of the harmonic revolution and create the revolution. Call in the age of the children. So commit. This is the most important energy updates that I wish to give to you. Commit to where you are and be the love where you are, just by being connected. So the second that you commit, this DNA strand, the emerald DNA strand, comes alive and connects you to the planetary grid, connects you below your root chakra to your earth star chakra and to the inner sun in the earth. You receive more energy from the earth as well, so it also has a direct impact on your vitality and the way that your body functions. You might feel some changes in your body, also maybe some flus that come out because your body's purging the old energy the second that you commit to a place. And then the energy through your body will feel and move differently. And this is also, where it becomes very subtle. So even vacations or weekend trips could become service to planetary grid work, could really work with this emerald strands, because you might commit to living somewhere, but then suddenly feel, lots of people are being called to Egypt, for example, right now. So feel it's my time to go to Egypt. Honor that instinct. Go to Egypt, because right then you are going to receive something from that energetic node on the planet, but you're also bringing something essential in that in the end enhances that field and enhances the harmonic revolution of all human beings who are ready to receive the harmonic revolution within themselves and be part of it. So at this specific moment on earth, it's not just about your thoughts. It's not just about being with your emotions and allowing them to flow. It's also very much about being physically where you are supposed to be and connecting to the earth grid, committing to your place here, and then honoring wherever you are being called to go and how you're called to go there. And that was all, my dear heart warriors. I thank you for receiving this and also want to honor this DNA activation that you have received by listening, because just by doing so, your emerald strand has already started to recognize that it's being noticed. Recognize that's about to become more active, because you will work with it directly. This emerald strand that connects you to the planetary grids is coming alive just through receiving these words. It is happening. It is unfolding within you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Anna, for this beautiful message again. And I also see why I had to wear this cardigan today. Connects to the energy of today. Yes, all these emerald strands coming alive, adding their beautiful magic to the collective grids. I can already feel it happening and I can see it happening. And it's like there's all these lights just turning on all over the globe. And I want to thank you so much for being a part of it. So, thank you so much for tuning in. If you felt touched by this message, please subscribe to this channel. Share it with anyone who you feel would resonate with it as well, who could benefit from it, who is ready to receive and commit to their place on earth. And stay tuned for more energetic updates from Anna.